Hello and welcome to Arts24's weekly music show. I'm Marjorie Hache, and my guest this week is French-Armenian guitarist who, over the last several years, has become an online sensation through his duets with rising and established French musicians.
Et si tu n'existais pas, dis-moi pour qui j'existerais. Monday is just another morning.
Known to rock out on stage with acts such as Linkin Park and Youngblood, he's one of the chillest people I know. Fresh from playing 2 sold-out Olympias in Paris, he's just released a new album, Etincelle 2, and his first book, Waxx. Thank you so much for joining me on France 24.
Thank you very much for having me. I love your work, Marj.
Oh, thank you. Well, first of all, congratulations, because you've had an amazing year. It's been really busy. We're going to start off with your new album, Etincelle, which actually even has a special edition that your wife drew.
Exactly.
Yes, because she is the fantastic comic illustrator, Penelope Bagieux. So lots of cats on that one. You should check it out. Now, the new album features duets with some huge French names like rapper MC Solaar, singer Jain, actor Philippe Catherine, who some of our viewers may remember as the blue performer during the opening ceremony of the Olympics, the Paris 2024 Olympics. So you've got a lot of up-and-coming artists too, like Solann. And I was wondering, how do you go about deciding who to duet with?
It's actually, it was, I met those guys for sometimes, some of us for 10 years and some last year, like Solann, and it's always a match. When we met, it was like, we want to play together and make songs together. So it was the perfect, how you say?
Connection.
Moment, exactly, to do it.
And we're going to check out one of the tracks on this album that's a cover of Tattoo, the Russian pop duo's hit from the 2000s, All the Things She Said. Tell us first a bit about Poupie, who's the artist you're duetting with, and how that came about.
We met during the pandemic. She was doing like live shows on Instagram, and she was so talented. I was like, I want to play with her one day. And so I asked her if she wants to maybe do a duet. And she said, oh, yeah, I love your work. And so we met like a few months later, and we started to make a lot of songs together. So when I record that album, I said, I need to have Poupie with me.
Oh, well, how about we check out this All the Things She Said, la version, as they say in French, of Waxx and Poupie.
All the things she said, running through my head, running through my head. All the things she said, running through my head, running through my head. This is not enough. This is not enough. And I'm all mixed up, feeling cornered and rushed. They say it's my fault, but I want her so much.
A track you can find on Waxx's new album, Etincelle, a beautiful and tender cover of All the Things She Said, that came out 23 years ago and was produced by Trevor Horn. Now, I noticed you've got a couple of Trevor Horn covers on this album. There's also the Seal track, Kiss from a Rose. Is this a coincidence, or are you a big fan of his work?
It's a totally coincidence, because I didn't choose the songs on my album, because it's the songs that my guest fell in love with music. So I didn't choose the track list, but it's a really good point. And Trevor Horn is a huge producer, so thank him for we can thank him for a lot of songs like Radio Killed the Video Star.
Totally, no, absolutely. And as I was saying now at the start of the show, you've just played 2 sold-out nights at Paris's prestigious Olympia. With friends. You and your friends were on stage. What's next? Where do you want to play next?
We are in it's a work in progress right now, but I can say that it will be a big stage.
Ooh, okay, interesting. We look forward to finding out more. You do a lot of covers. That's pretty much the backbone of your work. Have you any desire to compose your own songs, or are you a bit shy?
No, I'm not shy about that, but I recorded an album in 2019, I think, named Phantom, where it's only my composition with some friends here and there, as I'm used to it.
Yeah.
And but no, right now I love composing for others.
Yes.
And I composed a lot for other artists, but for me right now I love to cover songs and spread love with those songs.
You're doing it really well. Now, this year also saw you release your first book, Shuffle, which is a bit of a throwback to the MP3 player of the 2000s. And that's 40 stories, which were illustrated by Myrion Wall. Tell us about this, and how did it compare, releasing a book compared to releasing music?
What I love with writing about music is that there's a lot of stories where they're unknown for the people who follows me. So I there's some stories like from Neil Young to Michael Jackson to Fiona Apple, and people know they know the artist, but not the story behind. And when you know the story behind the artist, sometimes when you're listening to them, you're like, okay, you have another way to listen to those artists.
That's interesting. Definitely one to check out. Well, talking of checking out, how about we take a look at some other music news? Rock legends Guns N' Roses have just dropped 2 new tracks. I say new, but both were actually recorded in 2008 during the sessions for their album Chinese Democracy. One is called Nothing and the other Atlas. Let's take a listen to the latter. Apparently, Slash, the guitarist, gave a little add-ons to the new Guns N' Roses tracks, and they've dropped ahead of their 2026 World Tour, which would see them play Paris on the 1st and 3rd of July. Waxx, I imagine Guns N' Roses are a band who mean a lot to you.
Yeah, they were my heroes when I was young. Slash is one of my favorite guitarists of all time, and I love the solo he plays on Nothing, the last recording they made. And Chinese Democracy was a good album.
Was it?
Yeah, it's an album that people like to hate, but I love that album.
That's good.
Yeah.
And would you ever have a chance to, duet with Slash? Would that be a dream come true?
Yeah, it's dream. Maybe in July. I will try
You'll
something.
try to get on it. Well, we hope you can do it.
I know that you meet him.
I did meet him, and he was very lovely. Over to another exciting new release. Zambian Botswana rapper and producer Sampa the Great has recently dropped a defiant, hot new track, Can't Hold Us Down, which she describes as reimagined Zamrock, a genre that emerged in Zambia in the 70s, which mixes rock, blues, and funk with African beats. Let's check out her fiery new music video.
Can't hold us, can't hold us, can't hold us.
Yeah, big announcement. I am where the pouches. They don't have the guts to match my prowess. Flawless, gorgeous, quote unquote with all my flaws. Why they always sticking up their noses? It's just roundness. Premium rubber smelling all the roses. Face to face, I got that all the pauses, haters. This an unofficial emancipation. Stick around, I'm glad you've been so patient. Fake it.
Sampa the Great there with a preview of her 3rd album. We still await a release date. Do you like having this merger of genres, African beats and rock? Is that something new?
I love it. Artists like that redefine music today. It's like, is it rock? Is it pop? Is it rap? We don't know. It's just good music, and I love the way they are not in the cage we
No.
were like 20 years ago.
Yeah, there's no borders. That's quite exciting. Well, I'm afraid that's all we've got time for. Waxx, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show. Thank you so much for coming. Now, remember, if you need any stocking fillers this Christmas, Waxx has just released a lovely album full of duets with a beloved French artist called Etincelle 2, and his first book, Shuffle, as well, which is very exciting. And we're going to leave you with one last track taken from another French artist, Melody Echo Chamber, which will please lovers of psychedelic pop. Her fourth album is called Unclouded, and this track is called The House That Doesn't Exist. See you next time.